Hi, I'm Dr. Jason West. In just a minute, you're going to meet one of my heroes, Rebecca. Rebecca was able to beat her disease. Now, for her, it was a sluggish immune system that allowed some parasites to get in. Her immune system didn't keep up. And then what happened is she started not feeling very well. She went the traditional medical route, and they were looking for different things. 8 vials of blood, didn't find what fit into the diagnostic category. So she was looking for some options, and she found the West Clinic. Now, with any chronic disease, whether it's parasites, bacteria, viruses, autoimmune, mononucleosis, chronic Lyme disease, post-herpetic neuralgia, the way to help people is to balance their system. You want to put order into the system. You want to do building blocks. You want to do a nerve reset. And we really want to help the immune system to be optimal. That's what we did for Rebecca, and here's her story.
Good.
Hey everyone, it's Dr. West and Rebecca in the West Clinic, and we're trying to maintain our social distancing. The masks were just too hard to do the videos in, and so, but I asked Rebecca if she'd share her story because it's kind of cool. So, Rebecca, how did you feel when you first came into the office?
I was not feeling too good, honestly. I had returned from a church mission in the Philippines and was just really struggling with energy, thinking, and I was having some really bad stomach issues. It would get to the point where I was having just a plain piece of bread and I was just in pain after eating that. So we were kind of desperate, and through some family friends who had had kind of a similar experience to me, they suggested Dr. West, and we came here, and that's where we got our help.
And so we started working together 5 or 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got sick, we think it was because you were in another part of the world,
Mm-hmm.
like because you were healthy before you went.
Yeah, I
right?
was completely fine.
And was there a medical diagnosis?
No. So we actually went to my primary doctor, my family doctor, and we did every test possible. We did the 6 vials of blood worth of testing, a stool sample, and the only thing they came back was that I had a decreased level in energy, but it wasn't, the doctor at least said it wasn't enough to really cause any treatment or any extra tests that, as far as he was aware, there wasn't much he could really do, and there wasn't much wrong, technically, I guess.
Okay, and the treatments that we employed, kind of walk people through what was the approach, and then, of course, how do you feel now?
Yeah, so the treatment, we met here in Dr. West's office and looked at my blood, and we found that I had parasites, which is kind of what we thought it was going to be. And we talked about potential treatments. We talked about some supplements as well as some IV treatments, and we decided to do both. And so I had to spread out my IV treatments just because of scheduling issues. But I was taking my vitamins, and through that process, we're here now, and a long way around. I'm good. We went and saw my blood, and there's no parasites, and I can honestly say that I feel so much better. I remember, I think it was after my second IV treatment along with the supplements, that I woke up and I could actually wake up. Before, I'd kind of have to drag myself out of bed, maybe set 5 or 6 alarms. But, one day I just kind of got up, got ready, and it felt normal, and it was weird to feel normal, but it was quite the experience, and I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, so it's just been a wonderful thing all the way around. When you put the body back in balance and harmony, good things happen. And so with Rebecca, we just wanted to get her immune system working, get the IV vitamin C, which stimulates everything to start working, and then the supplements. And then I want to give props to her because she did a bunch of lifestyle stuff. Like she said, I'm going to have a stress outlet, and I'm going to eat better, and I'm going to put my body on a schedule. And now she has this pathway in front of her to go into healthcare. So I'm excited to support her in that. But we can do everything from, a long distance and maintenance stuff. And so we're just really appreciative of Rebecca being able to tell her story. I just wanted to make sure I could share this with other people.
Yep, that's
okay. So we're going to put this on our West Clinic podcast and our blog, because you're not your diagnosis, and when you treat the person, you get outcomes like this. So Dr. West and Rebecca signing out. See you later. Hey, thanks for watching Rebecca's story. Every Wednesday night, we do a live cast on different healthcare conditions, symptoms, as patient success stories, I always tell patients, you're not your diagnosis. There's a person in there. And if you put order into the system and you treat the thing that's off or the thing that's wrong, we can get some amazing clinical outcomes. If you're having a chronic health problem, or if you have a question about a topic that we could address or patient success story, please leave it in the comments below. If you'd like more information about the amazing success stories we get at the West Clinic, go to thewestcliniconline.com. We have so many people that we've been able to help over the last 106 years. And so if what you're doing hasn't worked, you should check us out. Now, we also have a really neat podcast called the Hellness to Wellness Podcast. We do patient success stories every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock Mountain Time. I'm Dr. Jason West, and here's to your energy, your balance, and your longevity.